Alright, as we continue to follow the clues around the Saint Dismas idol, we're trying to basically save our brother Sam, whom we thought died 15 years ago from a drug lord named Hector Alcazar, who's threatened to kill Sam if he does not retrieve Avery's treasure. Avery was a pirate from the 1600s, I believe. And the promised treasure, I believe, is something like 400 million euros or dollars or whatever the currency might be. So Hector is kind of forcing Sam to pursue this treasure, and he's pulled us in with him. Following the clues, we stole the replica St. Dismas idol at the illegal auction in Italy. That led us to St. Dismas Cathedral in the Scottish Highlands, but of course Rafe has already purchased the surrounding land and has essentially excavated a large portion of it. He's working very closely with his henchwoman, I guess, Nadine Ross, and all of her henchmen, basically a squad of elite mercenaries. So we're up against it here. We haven't really encountered too many here in the Scottish Highlands yet. We've gone around to different graves. We're just kind of really continuing to follow this trail of clues. I think it's led us now to a cave, so I think that's what we're going to explore next alongside Sam. But like I said, we haven't had any encounters with the mercenaries yet, or with Rafe and or Nadine, both of which I believe are probably very close by. So this is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and this is sweetfishPLAYS. Alright, there you go. This chapter is chapter 8. Okay, what did it say? Was it the tale of Henry Avery? Obviously, this treasure is not even a guarantee, so I mean, we could be essentially chasing after a ghost treasure, if you will. But, you know, I guess we got to do it for Sam. I'm still very interested to see how it's going to play out with Elena. Elena thinking that we are doing a job with our boss in, with our boss Jameson in Malaysia. Of course, we are not in Malaysia. Okay, so we're just now kind of encountering other human beings. Mind you, these are other human beings that want us dead, so we should be able to do this fairly stealthily.
All right. Watch out.
I can't believe you got away. Apparently, she thought.
Hang on. Shh.
Sam. Don't just run out in front of me like that. I literally almost just killed my only ally.
Nice work.
Okay, think we're clear.
Well, that could have gone better.
We're still breathing. That's good enough.
Let's just get that gate open.
Yeah, I would say that could have gone maybe just a tad better. I got the first few kills and I was pretty proud of myself, but then everything fell apart. Plain and simple. Alright, so there's a gate. I did observe a gate at the beginning. Let's see if we can find it here. We're trying to get through said gate. I believe it's up there. I believe that's the gate that he is referring to. Can you get up there, buddy?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go!
Come on. Damn, that sucker's heavy.
I know, right? How you holding up?
Great. I was kind of hoping to find the treasure back there, but it's never that easy, right?
That's been my experience.
Plus, there was that cool constellation thing.
Yeah, it was cool.
I do genuinely enjoy the puzzles in this game. One cool critique that I got from one of my viewers was in regards to Nate's climbing ability and having a stamina bar. It would be cool if they somehow incorporated a stamina bar. It would increase the difficulty level of you know, climbing. I mean, who can climb for the long distances that he does hanging up the sides of buildings? But, I mean, a lot of adventure games do it, but that's kind of what makes Nate Nate, I guess. Kind of, it's almost like a superhuman ability for him. He is almost superhuman in ways with how he escapes his fate so many times, escapes with his life. So, and also, I think really they just want Uncharted to be kind of a fast-paced, non-stop action go game, not really a game where you have to sit and actually, you know, do a whole lot of managing. So I think that would kind of be Sony's side to it. I'm not really sure where we're going. I think we're headed down here. There's a little bit of a slide. There's nowhere to go in this direction. Thank God I have Sam with me, because there's no way that I'd be able to take all of them out on my own. Looks like the AI is actually quite helpful so far during firefights in this game. And fistfights for that reason. Basically all forms of combat. Lots of games, yeah, is useless when it comes to combat, so I'll take it. And it's almost like a team effort too, with how they think. Like Sam will like run out and grab someone who's shooting at me, and then kind of hold him facing me so that I can shoot him. And that happened in the last sequence there. Whoa! So I think we got to get over here ultimately. There was a cave that we're working towards here.
Wow. Right under that high cross. That's where Avery wants us.
Well, what Avery wants, Avery gets.
No, I think it's whatever Hector Alcazar wants, Hector Alcazar gets. That's kind of the whole, you know, main reason we're out here, is it not, Sam?
your status?
Hey, Sully. We're on the trail, but treasure's closer to the cathedral than we originally thought.
Oh, boy. So what do you need me to do?
Just keep those engines warm. We'll be back before too long.
You got it. Keep me posted.
Will do.
I'm liking that attention to detail, the snow in Nate's hair, and I literally just saw a whale jump out of the water. I don't know if you caught that or not. Oh, that's alright, I only had one bullet in that mag anyways. I guess they all know where I am now. Not like they didn't already. Yeah, Jesus. We get a little virtual whale watching tour while we're at it. It's like 2 in 1. It's Uncharted for A Thief's End, but this is the whale watching expansion pack that has everyone abuzz. You can download it on the PlayStation Store for $399.99. The whale expansion. See a whale near you. That's all, folks. I'll be here all week.
Beams and stuff up there. It don't look like it was built by the monks.
It looks kind of piratey to me.
Exactly.
So, Sam's pointing out that some of the infrastructure along the coast here, along the cliffs, is not architecturally similar to what monks would have built, but more what pirates would have built. So it looks like we gotta kind of grapple that way, but obviously we do not want to end up down there. So at the beginning,
I hear
oh,
him.
we have a patrol up ahead, so we're going to want to be careful. I spoke a little bit about...
You, of all people, should appreciate the downtime. Nobody wants another Port Moresby on our heads.
How about don't talk if you weren't there, eh? Everything's called a massacre nowadays to generate buzz.
We don't need that kind of press.
We don't need rival companies stepping into our jobs.
You know what? Forget it.
Why'd you bring it up then?
I said forget it.
Whatever.
Oof, that was a close one. You could kind of hear the two mercenaries there having an argument. Something about rival companies. Here's a cave down here. I want to make sure we're not missing anything out here, though. Just let me have a quick peek. I know there's a guy up there. Maybe we can't really get up there by foot. I don't know. I guess I'll check out that cave as well. We'll kind of try and go both ways. I was gonna say at the beginning in my summary, you know, we talked a lot about obviously the events with the Saint Dismas idol and Hector Alcazar, and you know, realizing Sam is finally alive. But I also mentioned Rafe and Nadine Ross. They're going to be kind of the main antagonists of this game. We don't really have a history with Nadine. I believe Sully does. But we do have a pretty strong history with Rafe, having been incarcerated with him in that Panamanian jail 15 years ago when we were first trying to go after the St. Dismas idol. And he is, much like Sam, Rafe is still really obsessed.
Wait.
There you are!
I think that's the last one anyways. Whew.
I guess there's no getting away from these guys.
Yeah, and there'll only be more as we get closer to the cathedral.
Yeah, much like Sam, Rafe is still really obsessed with finding this Henry Avery treasure. And he spent all these years searching for it, and he has never found it. And now he knows that we are trying to get our paws on it as well.
Hey, come here, found a ladder.
I can boost him up there, but if that's the way that we are going, which it looks like it is, I want to check out that cave first. And there's also this little cave over here. Yeah, I'd say this is piratey. And Rafe is going to do anything and everything that he can to get his hands on this treasure. We saw the kind of dangerous person he was when he killed, I can't remember the dude's name. Vargas. I think it was Vargas at the beginning of the game, the general at the Panamanian jail when he stabbed him in the office when we got brought in because they found the Saint Ismus idol on us. So we know Rafe is a dangerous person, and he'll do whatever he can to get his hands on this treasure. He is he's money hungry, and thus kind of power hungry. So that cave had a treasure. I imagine this other small cave likely does as well. So that's cool. We get to knock a couple treasures off of our treasure list.
What have we here?
Oh, wow.
Very piratey.
So we just picked up, basically, it's like, a really, really old gun, like a 1600s or 1700s gun that this little skeleton had, but it looks like it's in really, really good shape, like it's almost been preserved. So, you know, it's not an ideal weapon to have because you can only shoot twice before reloading. The reload time on it is probably pretty long, but it's kind of a cool collectible to have, so I'll go with it. Considering things are pirate themed here anyways. So yeah, this cave also had another treasure, but there's another way to go over here as well, no? No, never mind, maybe not. If we have a quick peekaboo at our treasures here, I guess this is what we found. The slip joint clasp knife. Pretty cool, also looks pretty well preserved. And the pewter singing bird box. Oh, that's really cool. A really, really old little bird box. Kind of like the Netflix movie Bird Box. It was called Bird Box, right? That was actually not a bad flick, honestly. This is Sandra Bullock, wasn't it? I think it was Sandra Bullock. I don't know if there was yeah, I can't remember the other dude's name. Very famous. It wasn't bad. Oh, did not mean to fall down there. Losing my focus. And Nadine, on the other hand, although we don't know a lot about her personally yet, we know that she is also quite dangerous. She's basically the head of this mercenary company that is protecting Rafe. And she's working closely alongside him, so she's got to be just as evil. I wouldn't be surprised if she's more evil than Rafe.
Here we go. Come on, I'll boost you up there.
All right. Hell, I'm too high to reach you. Yeah, hang on a sec.
Hanging.
See what's by that wooden structure over there.
And cue the Jeopardy music. Bum, 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 bum. Brum, 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 brum. Sounds just like it. In fact, I actually did the original Jeopardy song with my voice. The original song was recorded by me. Let's take that. Did Rafe get lost? Is there an issue? He went in this direction. Oh, finally. Whoa.
Christ, this thing's heavy. What exactly are you doing? Giving you a way up. That'll support even your weight.
Ah, thank you.
Did Sam just passive-aggressively call me a fat ass? I think he might have.
Hey, you don't think the monks built this?
No way. It's some kind of pulley system.
To lift a whole bunch of treasure?
To lift something. I can't believe I missed this.
Clearly we were meant to find it together.
Oh, that's so romantic.
You're the fatter one, Sam. Just saying. Sorry, I had to get that in there. Oof, again, that is a long way down. Not a place that you really want to fall down. So we got to try and find out how this is going to happen. Do we have to move this thing up here? I bet you that's what we have to do, maybe? No, that's not it. I need something, something to hook onto here. I don't have nothing. There's nothing this way. We know that. I don't know. Sam hasn't even said anything yet, so... Just trying to see if I can see down there. That looks like one of those big hills that you slide down. What I need to do is grapple, but where? You know what I mean? Like, where can I hook on?
Down on the cliff over there. As long as you avoid that big slide into oblivion.
Oh, over here? You want me to just climb down? Is that what we're supposed to do? No, that's not leading anywhere. Man, sometimes this game can stump me. As long as you avoid that big slide into oblivion. Yeah, I see those things over there, but how do I get there? Do I have to go up? Maybe I have to go up. Kind of like up and then down?
Maybe we could rappel down off that beam again.
It's worth a shot.
Oh. We don't need to move the beam at all. I'm thinking we have to move the beam to rappel off of it. No. If we just hook on like that and fall off, whoa, it'll still support our weight. Whoa, that's not exactly how I intended that to go, but we're alive. That is the most important part, isn't it? That and not hitting these rocks.
Hey, we can climb this!
On my way. I'm freezing.
Thought you missed the cold!
Well, now I miss the warm.
This way!
I see. Nice move.
Thank you! Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea! No! Holy shit! Hey! Be careful coming around the corner!
Yeah. That would be like the most intense adrenaline rush ever. Like jumping, grappling, like flying in midair like you're freaking Spider-Man over the ocean.
Incoming!
Definitely an overdose of
That
adrenaline.
was amazing.
Save your strength, huh? Not done yet.
You can actually
Either way.
really hear it in the voice. It's good voice acting. I guess we gotta work our way down a little bit here. These are almost like climbing puzzles. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're headed over there. How do I get over there? I can't fall. Yeah. Almost like a climbing puzzle. Oh, what's over here? Okay. Well, we can rule that as the way. We can rule that out as the way down, or around, if you will. Where are we starting from? Oh, okay. We get to start from the fun part again. Yippee!
Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea! No! Holy shit!
Incoming! That was amazing.
Save your strength, huh? We're not done yet.
Just lead the way.
Okay, I actually found this up here that we have to rappel to.
Hope this holds.
And then I guess we climb up. Oh, and then we should be able to jump over. Oh yay, more sliding.
Oh! This is a good idea!
Nate was right. This was definitely not a good idea. This is hard. Okay, it's good that they start us off here. They've been pretty generous with the checkpoints so that you don't have to go back too far, which you can always appreciate because there are going to be parts like this that you get stuck on. And I mean, I'm on light difficulty.
Down here! The cliff thing broke.
There's a ladder on the other side. Climb on over there.
All right, I'll try.
I say, we have a real knack for breaking things, especially cliffs.
Tell me about it.
All right, here we go. Right, safe. You okay?
Yeah.
Like I was just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I'll see if there's... Oh, shit!
Sam! I guess it runs in the family, huh?
Maybe so.
I can't get to you from here.
But there's got to be another way up. Oh, you got it. I can't feel my hands. I think my blood thinned out or something after all those years in Panama.
Yeah, well, don't worry. The worst case, you lose a couple fingers.
I guess that's why you have Ken, right? Hold on. I'll help you up. There you go. Where would you be without me, huh?
Probably at home. Drinking hot cocoa?
What are you, 5?
Oh, tell me you wouldn't go for some hot cocoa right now.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if y'all are making some hot cocoa, I would prefer not to be excluded from such a delicious activity. Okay, a couple different ways to go here. I think these are the crosses
Check it out.
that we were looking at from way over there. By the mausoleum or whatever it was that building was in. Remember, we were looking through the glass and we could see like the cave and then the crosses. So I think we're kind of at the destination now,
Here we go.
where the next clue kind of led us. So we can go this way. Sam went the other way, so we'll have a look the other way and see if there's anything to be had. Or treasures. Nope. No bueno. No bueno. I apologize for being MIA for about the last week or so. It's just been a super busy week for me, obviously. Returning to work after COVID-19 here in Ontario, or here in Toronto anyways, we're in phase 2, so bartending, serving, back in action. So it's been pretty busy that way. We've been keeping busy. And then other family events and whatnot. And I've been doing some things to look after myself and get some things of my own in order. So, but I'm very glad to be back with you guys here.
Jesus.
How are we looking? Still some debris blocking the way in. Can't get all the way through. This is the last of the dynamite. Next patrol will bring more by. Just sit tight.
Those voices that we're hearing are pretty far away, but because of where we're currently situated, there's a large echo effect from the caves and whatnot. Aish. Storm's rolling in fast.
Unlike you reptiles, I'm a warm-blooded creature.
So it looks like the weather is going to intensify here, which is definitely going to make things more challenging for Sam and Nate.
Up ahead.
So we got another mercenary over there.
We're getting closer to Rafe.
I know.
Yes, we are. You'll hear these periodic explosions kind of off in the distance. That's Rafe and his crew of mercenaries blowing shit up with dynamite as they continue to try and excavate this entire area of the Scottish Highlands, desperately searching for this treasure. I mean, come on, Rafe.
What the? Shut. Just so far. Watch yourself.
Okay, we're clear.
Let's hope we're done with these idiots.
Highly doubt that we're going to be done with these idiots. Need to take a second to get my bearings here. Typically, that's how most of these scenes play out, where it kind of starts off stealthily. I try and take out the first 3 or 4 guys, maybe, and then we, you know, things start to get loud and the shooting begins. I'm sure Rafe has probably heard the shooting by now. It's probably been reported that, you know, there are some intruders. So I imagine that they're probably going to be expecting us. But so far, so good. See, I'm already out of ammo in that piratey pistol gun, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a nice collectible, and I've got my AK, which is going to keep me firing way more often than not. I just need to find out where our ultimate destination is here. There's one of those slidey hills on this side. And then there's a place to rappel on this side. Whoa. I guess in here, eh? So what's the point of, let's go up there and, try and hold it steady and climb to the top. Like, is there anywhere that we can jump to? Okay, so there's actually some sort of a pirate ship down there. But I don't know that we can get to it. Uh-oh. Again, it's another one of those slidey hills. Yeah, I don't want to mess around too much. I don't really think we're supposed to go there. So let's just head up and into this cave for now. See what happens.
Hey, careful. Might be unstable after the blast.
Who does excavation with dynamite?
Mercenaries. I think Rafe would know better, though. Hey, Sam, help me with this.
Oh, what if it's the only thing holding the tunnel up?
Then I'll apologize.
All right. Go!
There, see? No problem.
Yeah, for once. This way, Nathan.
Alright, that's cool that Sam is sometimes taking the lead here as well. And it's great because, you know, I can see him like slide down and jump first, so I kind of know where to go without guessing. Because a lot of times when I'm jumping off, doing these sliding and rappelling everywhere, you just kind of take an educated guess. Like I just go into it blindly and hope that wherever I jump, there's something to grab onto. It's not really something that you can plan ahead for. Just noticed that there's another little cave just over there. I'm not entirely sure what might be there, if we can get over there. Looks like it just goes around in a circle like this. Maybe there's a treasure on this side. Oh, perhaps. Okay. This level has almost been like a giant playground to explore with intermittent shooting galleries that have not really been very difficult yet anyways, but the closer we get to Wraith, the more protection there will be.
Sturdy enough.
Nate mentioned earlier, these are almost like pulley systems and whatnot. And the infrastructure is, more than likely dated to the pirates, so it can be attributable to Henry Avery. But it's almost like they built them so that they could lift something, and something heavy too. What could it be that they needed to lift? Sure, Sam. I'll go first this time. I wish we had like a system, like, me first, and then you can go first next time, and then, like alternate. Never mind. Forget I even brought it up. Okay, so we're up a little bit higher now. I don't know if it's just me, but it did seem there like the snow is actually starting to intensify.
Hey, be extra careful on these.
Oh, hey, look down there. Old piratey looking ships.
Yeah, all of this is good. Very good.
Yes, very good signs indeed. So I guess now we go kind of down like that. Jump. Oh, friggin' hell.
Remember, extra careful.
Thanks.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Just get me on solid ground. Anytime you're ready, buddy. I picked up a journal entry. Oh, there's the crosses that we saw. Dismas, the good thief. Gestus, the jerk thief. He said, we receive the due reward of our deeds. Dismas, Gestus said, cool, I'll just hang here. You guys have fun. Jesus said, today you will join me in paradise. Isn't Jesus just the best? I guess this was the newest journal entry. Look, he wrote death trap, prophet, death trap, death traps. Elevator system, see sunken ship deliberately sunk, question mark. Did they take treasure up here and sink the ships to hide the evidence? Pirate's path, question mark. Interesting. Nate's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. I would hope so. I would hope so after this long. Otherwise, he's just been a very lucky man. I'd like to think it's actually skill.
How's it looking?
We're about to head into the cave.
Cave?
Yeah, might lose contact for a bit. Don't get too worried.
All right. I'll keep the porch light on for you.
All right. Call you soon.
We made it. It's quite the detour.
Let's go see what Avery left for us.
Yes, please.
So I think that is the cave that we're headed into with the alleged treasure. Storm is definitely picking up, both snow and wind. You can actually hear it bustling about. Think about that. We started way in that building, way off into the distance that you see kind of on that far, far cliff. And we made our way all around the coast here to where we are right in front of this cave. We should be very proud. That's definitely the most climbing I think we've had to do so far anyways. Gonna be a lot more.
Assholes were right next to this cave.
Yeah, but I think we're the first ones in here.
Could Rafe be that slow? Could, after all this time, he still hasn't found it? Really, was he just not smart enough to pick up this cave? Really cold water, obviously. Could we actually be the first ones in this particular cave on the property, and this happens to be the place with the treasure? Sounds really too good to be true to me.
Come on, through here. And I didn't eat a big breakfast.
Creepy St. Dismas statues? Check.
Carved stairs? Check.
Nathan, I think it's safe to say we're in a pirate cave.
Little waterfall or water stream probably leads down to a little subterranean lake or something like that.
Oh, is that a door?
It sure looks like it.
Don't think we want to head down there, but it's good to know that if we have to get away or get out quickly, we can just jump.
Come here. Check this out. A little slimy. There's a handle in here or something.
Well, give it a pull.
What? Could be a trap.
You're already in there. What's the worst that could happen?
I lose my hand?
So we'll get you a nice hook. Give it a pull.
Nice hook. All right, here we go.
Really?
Hello, hello.
It's pretty interesting decor.
For those who prove worthy, paradise awaits. To those who prove false, behold your grim fate.
Yeah, well, I guess Avery was a better pirate than a poet.
This isn't Avery's.
What do you mean?
Look,
It's the Rhode Island pirate.
Thomas too.
Yeah, but it can't be him. I mean, this is clearly his sigil, but two died attacking the same treasure fleet as Avery.
Yeah, well, at least that's what the stories tell us.
If this really is Two's mark, then that means he's involved in all of this. How?
That's a damn good question.
Chapter 9. Those who prove worthy. We start a new chapter.
What do you think these guys are?
And those who prove false, I guess. I think Avery or Thomas too were just trying to scare us.
Good thing we're jaded treasure hunters.
Good thing.
New journal entry, Two's sigil. What's he doing in Scotland? For those who prove worthy, paradise awaits. For those who prove false, behold your grim fate. So now not only is Henry Avery, involved in this, that's it's his treasure that we've essentially been chasing this entire time. It's his legend. Now Thomas Tew, some other pirate's sigil, is in this cave, and somehow he's involved and intertwined in this quest as well. So that's interesting. I didn't really see it going that way. That's the door that we came through. I do have work today, unfortunately, so that is all that I'm going to be able to bring you for today.
That bridge looks about as safe as the others.
It's held up this long.
Famous last words.
Oh boy, we are definitely getting closer to Rafe. We're getting closer to the explosions. These caves are not safe. A lot of the infrastructure in these caves, the bridges, the things that we're using to rappel are not necessarily secure and sturdy. So it's going to be a challenge navigating the terrain, let alone the hundreds of mercenaries that are probably going to be shooting at us very soon. Autosaves, I don't know if we're going to start right here. I do like that we're fresh into a new chapter, though. I know that it wasn't a crazy amount that we accomplished here today, but we did one full chapter. Wasn't quite as fast-paced as some of my other parts because, like I said, it was almost like one gigantic long climbing puzzle or navigating puzzle. So we'll see what happens next time. There's so many ways that this story could go at this point. This has legitimately been one of my favorite Uncharted games so far to this point. Hopefully I don't get disappointed. It's the first one on the PlayStation 4. So this is the first next-gen Uncharted experience for me, and I am loving it. Brings back all the memories of playing Drake's Fortune and all the other ones. And I'm loving it, and I hope you are too. And if you are, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you know when all of the remaining Uncharted videos drop as soon as they do. You can also hit that little bell too. That'll give you the notification about that regarding that. And then keep the convo going. If you have your own theories, or you just want to start a chat going about Uncharted, drop a comment down below. From all of us at sweetfishPLAYS, we will see you on the other side.